morning to all. Myself Lasapriya from 9th standard. First of all, respected principal of the Little Stars High School, M. Shekhar Yadav sir, and correspondent of the Little Stars High School, K. Anjaneyulu sir, and all respected teachers and my dear brothers and sisters. Once again, a pleasant good morning to all. It's my turn to deliver a topic in front of you on the occasion of Science Fair, and my topic is about a great scientist who was an Austrian biologist, meteorologist, and mathematician. He was famously known as the founder of science and genetics. He is also known as the father of genetics. None another is Sir Gregor Mendel. Mendel full name is Gregor John Mendel. He was born on 20 July 1822 in the place of Thomas Abbey in Brno. It belongs to the Austrian Empire. Studied about the genes which passes through the parents to the offspring in a predictable way. It was published in the year of 1866, and he was done a famous experiment is pea-plant experiment between the year of 1856 to 1863. Why he chose only the pea plant? Because of there are major differences are there. Example, pod shape, pod color, seed shape, seed color, flower shape and flower color. And he was taken an example of two pea plants. One is green pea plant and another is yellow pea plant. He crossbreeded the both. As for the result, in the first generation, the yellow pea seed was appeared, and the next generations, the green pea seed was appeared. He concluded a ratio 1:3, and 1 is yellow and 3 is green. He termed a coin dominant and recessive. What is dominant and what is recessive? Which shows the seed is known as dominant and which hides the seed is known as recessive. As for the result, dominant is yellow and recessive is green. When he done his experiment, no one recognized his experiment. In the early of 19th century, some unfamous scientists were rediscovered the same experiment, and now the topics are very important. Now let me know about his early life and his education. He belongs to the German speaking family. His family was very poor and belongs to agricultural family. His parents were Anthony and Roshin Mendel, and he has two sisters. They were Teresa and Veronica. Teresa always support to his brother to do some more experiments and some more researches. Mendel in the young age he helped to his parents to in the field works, and he also about the beekeeping, and he loved bees, and to research on bees he loved the time to spend in education and in researches. And here he studies approximately 4 years because of some illness and diseases, and he again started his study in the University of Ulm, and he studied about philosophy and physics. He was suffered many of problems, and he struggled for the financial and economical problems. Sister Teresa was helped him from the financial problems with her dowry. And Mendel was changed his name when he joined in the Augustinian of St. and approximately 130 years the same Mendel family was lived in the same house and they tilled the same land. And now where the Mendel was lived in the house, now the house is a museum under the government control. And now let me know about the academic career of Mendel. He was studied about the natural history and agriculture. This department was led by the Sir John Carl Nestler. He was a great researcher on heredity of plants and animals. Mainly he done his researches especially on sheep, and he was also a great physician. And on the recommendation of physics teacher named Friedrich, Mendel was joined in the University of Vienna. 1850, he tried to train as a Catholic priest, and he worked as a temporary school teacher, and he written some exams for becoming as a qualified high school teacher, but he failed in first first try he failed his oral exams, and again in 1851 he went to his birthplace Thomas Abbey in Brno. Now it is known as the Swiss Republic, and in 1856 he written again the exams to become as a qualified teacher. Again he failed his exams. In 1862 he went to the tour program to London and Paris. There are many scientifically there are many inventions are there. He has done his many of researches on the pea plant experiment, and also about the when he went to the Paris, he researched on the last stage of hybridization, and he was died on 6th January in 1884. He stopped his scientifically oral researches in the year of 1868 because of he worked as a one is a scientist and another is to collect the taxes has a civil government from the religious. And when he his successfully researches was printed in the papers. After his death, the papers was burnt, and he also done his another experiments his pea plant experiment. He observed majorly 7 characteristics, and those are first plant height and seed shape, seed color, pod shape and pod color, and flower shape and flower color. These 7 were majorly observed by the Mendel. His sister Teresa was helped him from his researches, and she supported him by paying his fee in the University of Ulm. And Mendel was recommended to the study in the University of Vienna in the year of 1850 by the recommendation of Christian Doppler. He was a physics teacher of Mendel, and he was supported him from his childhood. And only the pea plant experiment, many of his experiment was not famous. Especially he was done his major experiments on the bees. He called his bees as a lovely animal. He studied not only about the history of nature and agriculture. He studied about the genes passes through the parents to the children, how the genes passes. He published in 1866, and when Mendel was dead, some other scientists were said that he died with his kidney problems. In 19th century, some other scientists said that he has heart problems, and his height is about 66 inches and 163 centimeters. And let me know about Mendel's family. His family was very poor, and he was done his experiments. No one recognized his experiments, and no one was appreciated him by his by awards or medals. After in the 19th century, in the early of 19th and 20th century, some other same experiments was rediscovered. The appreciations and no Nobel Prize was got by the Mendel. And at last my conclusion is, science is very important, and don't believe superstitions and believe science. Love science, and thanks for giving this great opportunity.
She expressed